warning, I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. We're here, we're clear, everyone's gonna die, you know the drill. We got the train yesterday, which is something that people have been warning me about for a very, very, very long time. I'm not remotely looking forward to this at all. I don't know what to expect from it. Maybe something timing based. I've heard mention of it being a micromanagement hell, so it's not as if we had enough to micromanage as is. But first up, we have fan-submitted nuggets to put in. We've got like, what, 4, I think? Yeah, 4. So let's have a little looky at that. Our first fan-submitted nugget for the day is Kaz, submitted by Fanatical Fanatic. And the notes say, Kaz was an agent at my own facility and managed to survive all 50 days but became tired of life in the process, resigning himself to an endless cycle of death. He was one of the top 5 agents of my facility alongside a lax partygoer, a timid anti-socialist, a stoic rules abider, and a vengeful warmonger. Requirements, preferably stationed in the department below welfare when you unlock it. As for ego, obviously I prefer to have some VAV or ALF equipment, preferably mountains or 00393s, but in the meantime the gear from 00576 would be cool, and for gifts all I ask is to get yins. Okay. Well, we can get you Yin's gift, probably. I think that's a thing we can do. Welcome, Kaz. Rudy and Max are being promoted to the information team. Congratulations. And Kaz, while they wait for the opening in their chosen department, can go into training, so they get more per thing. You know, it makes sense. So Kaz, what can we give you? I don't think I have any of the things you want, so we're just gonna have to kind of wing it, really. Oh, I bet you'd love ecstasy, wouldn't you? We'll give you Frost Splinter, because it looks snazzy as hell, and you didn't specify anything in terms of melee weapons, not really. So... shit, we don't have a lot of good weapons, do we? I would give you life for a daredevil, but I'm saving that for something. You can have Christmas. It's a good weapon. It's a big bonking weapon. You should be alright with it. Hopefully. We'll get you something better later on, I promise. Don't worry about it. Welcome, Kaz. Okay, next up. Next up, we have Seka. We'll go Seka. Submitted by Ark, and the notes say he always wanted to be part of the wing, so he tried so hard and got so far. In the end, crawling in my skin. That's not part of the notes. Usually tries to chill in free time and drinks tea. Prefers, not a must, to use medium or long-range weapon with black damage type and suit that is quite single color or colors that are quite similar to each other. He doesn't like carrying tool abnormalities with exception of behavior adjustment, but he doesn't mind to stay in tool abnormality like train or safest place on Earth. Okay. So we got some requirements on this fella. That's fine. I can roll with it. Seka, training team. Let's sort out your ego, because there's actually quite a few details involved, so... Prefers medium to long-range weapons with black damage type. I mean, that sounds like Letitia, and I don't know if I can get that. I suppose Lesingen doesn't need it anymore, but we'd have to get Lesingen something of equivalent value. Whoops, well, I didn't actually mean to just give it to you, but I guess it's yours now. Lesingen... You can give Lesingen spider eyes. Red eyes. I think that'll work for them. It's a decent weapon. Increased movement speed will help. They'll be okay. And as a result, Seka can have Letitia, which is pretty much what they wanted in terms of a weapon. Now, as for the suit, it has to be single or similar colors. So, obviously not ecstasy. I think we can get rid of that straight away. Obviously not Christmas. Well, Pleasure looks kind of dark. Bear Paws seems like the way to go. It's fairly uniform. It's fairly simple, you know. Keeps it all together. Welcome, Seka. I think you'll be alright. I think you'll do just fine. I think you got it. Alright, next one. Next up, we have Leonius, submitted by Leonius, and the notes say, here you go. It's imperative you get the Red Eyes gift as soon as humanly possible. I'm trying to get Eve of that at the moment, but once we've done that, absolutely, you can have it too, my friend. Welcome, Leonius. I'm not sure how I feel about putting you in disciplinary. So it feels like a slight bit of a waste to do that. Thing is, I know more people wanted to go in disciplinary, but I can't remember who the fuck it is. Screw it. Leonius, you're going into disciplinary. Welcome. I wasn't sure if it's necessarily a good idea to put you there, but... there's no point trying to do everything we can to not put you there. If you're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. Now, it seems like it'd make sense for me to give you Red Eyes, because that's kind of what you wanted, but I fear you'll die. But to be fair, you look cool as hell, it must be said. And during suppression, your speed will go way up, so that's something. Welcome, Leonius. If you're not happy with that, let me know. And I just realized I accidentally skipped someone on this list, so luckily I can go back and sort that out right now. Next up, and this is one I accidentally skipped, going straight to Leonius, we have La Creatura. La Creatura. Let's call you Creatura. Submitted by Kira, and the notes say, if Nico Arc, La Creatura, actually makes it in, Black Damage type Ego will be rather PogChamp due to it rotting my mind for the past 6 months. I suppose we can sort you out. Creatura, you're going in disciplinary, which is frightening, but hey, there you are. I wish you the best. You want black, at the very least, black damage type Ego, so you want a black damage weapon. I guess the suit doesn't have to be quite so specific. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of black damage weapons. Not many left, anyway. Well, for now, you could actually benefit from fragments from somewhere, so may as well have that. You're very vulnerable, but that looks very cool. Yep, that's going to be your stuff. Devon, considering they're likely to become captain of the disciplinary team, needs a higher damage weapon, I feel, because they're going to be getting ego weapon bonuses. To this end, I'm going to give them life for a daredevil, because we need that pale. It's the only source of pale damage we have, so we need it, really. And preferably someone who's going to get the most out of it for using it. Black Swan is good armor. I think they'll be okay wearing that. I think they'll be alright. I kind of wanted someone on this team... The thing is, I basically want the people on this team to have as high damage weapons as possible, because these department bonuses work off of percentage, right? So 3%, say, of 7 to 9 would maybe put it up to 10, depending on how generous the game is feeling. However, if we give Leonius, say, 4th Match Flame, a percentage bonus of 20 to 30 is suddenly a lot more. You know what I mean? Also, with his weaker armor, that might keep him out of trouble. So yeah, Leonius, you're actually gonna have 4th Match Flame instead. If you don't like it, let me know. I'll change things. I'll always change things. Me, I'm a changer. I change things. So, we have the train. Let's begin management and have a look. I don't like it. That's somehow more intimidating than I was expecting. I mean, Zoo, I said I was going to spend you on this sort of thing, so go look at the train. It's cumulative uses rather than uses over time, which says a lot, I suppose. So everyone from these teams downstairs, downstairs, downstairs. I've been informed that the train is micromanagement hell, so I need to at the very least figure out what's going on with it before I go about my day. Right, I need to look at it, see what it do. It don't appear to be doing much at the mo. I guess in the meantime, I don't know, fucking Eva, go do that. We can start getting people some gifts, I suppose. Just do some really basic work that doesn't require my attention. There's a yellow light on it. I'm guessing we don't want to let that get to full. That's going to be my guess, is that we don't want to let that get to full. Now, where is Zoo? He's taking an awfully long time. Zoo is taking an awfully long time. Zoo, you're taking an awfully long time. Where are you? Zoo, where are you? You're taking an awfully long time. There's already 1 light on it. 2 lights. Zoo, where are you? Zura, where are you? You wouldn't let me down, would you, buddy? Not after I gave you all those benefits to make sure you survive. No, you wouldn't let me down. Wait a minute. I've only ordered 2 works and it's gone up to 2. Let's run an experiment, shall we? Let's run a little experiment to see if we can figure this thing out. Goblin. Go work with a fragment of the universe. Let's see if that ticks up to 3. No. So it's not based off of work orders. I thought, oh wait, no, it is. Isn't it? It might be a slight or is it based off of completed work? Or I don't know. We'll find out. Where the fuck is Zoo? Not risking it. Devon, get over there. You're quick. I'm not letting that get to 4. It scares me. Devon, get over there. You got the ticket. The booking clerk, who remains dauntingly quiet, sells tickets for a train with no final destination. There are no clocks to alert the arrival times. Instead, there are some blinking lights. Every 30 seconds, the lights of the ticket booth will illuminate one by one. This will brighten up to 4, and when an employee receives a ticket from the clerk, the lights will reset. Okay, so this is where the micromanaging comes from. Alright. Well, for today, at the very least, considering there are no new abnormalities to work with, I think I accidentally sent Zoo down to Central Command. There are no new abnormalities to work with, so there's no point sending Zoo off on suicide missions, so they may as well manage the train. Because why the fuck not, really? Not like they're going to be doing anything else today. So all I've got to do is just keep an eye on that stupid train and keep checking back there and just generally working with it, and then everything will be fine and it'll be good, and we can just get through this day and everything will be fine and it'll all be good. I guess the problem comes when you're trying to suppress like abnormalities and stuff and you don't have time to check the fucking train. Good job, Zoo. Express train to hell! It's an express train to hell! It's a VAV, which is interesting. Okay, well, Zoo, stay there. That's your job now. Gregory, I really want you to get that gift. Set can go work with it. I'll send you up there so I don't forget. Of course, this is how it's going to go, right? Like, to begin with, I'll be really good about it, and I'll always send someone up there, and I'll never forget. But then one time I won't remember, and it will trash half my facility. That's absolutely how this is going to go. Where's Ro? Does it count down while I'm paused as well? That's the thing, right? Because that would make things scary. Go on, Ro. Oh, I've got 3 on it now. The first and second lights illuminate, your mind clears. The third illuminates, your mind clears and your wounds close. When a ticket is received with 1 illuminated light, the employee will slightly recover the HP and SP. The 4th light illuminates the condition of every employee in every department improves when you hear the train's horn off in the distance. When a ticket is received with 2 illuminated lights, the employee will significantly recover. So it can be beneficial, technically. Is anyone? Yeah, we got some weak employees. They can start using this. Leonius can use that. I'm going to quickly get Kalisu to go back upstairs because they do have the magic bullet. Of course, the issue is I have the train, and I also have something I'm not allowed to look at while work is happening. You see the issue? Yeah? Yeah, I see the issue. It's a problem. Fortunately, work orders don't tend to take more than, like, well, I'd say they take probably more than 30 seconds, but not much more than 30 seconds, so as long as I'm staying on top of it, it isn't a problem. There's a light blinking there, get rid of it. Yui, Zoo, your name is Zoo, get rid of it. Oh, that went up to 4. When the time comes, the train will chug down the tracks and sound its mighty horn. There is no doubt that it will plunge through the endless tunnel while boarding the employees who have not taken a step back from the tracks. When a ticket is received with 3 illuminated lights, all employees within the department will recover HP and SP, so if you leave it longer, it actually benefits. That's interesting, you can actually gain benefits from it, that's lovely, that's great. But what happened when you leave it too long? We'll wait a sec for that, may as well wait until the ticket goes. Someone wants to work with Schadenfreude. What is your gift? It's just a glove, it's not a particularly great one either. Set's got it. Anyone else? Nah. Well, considering we're about to do that... Actually, I can just do this, and then I can watch the express train to hell, and everything's fine. Good job, Gregory. That's done. Very good. Well done. Good job, Set. You've done great. Very happy with you. How's this looking? There's already a light on it. God, this is annoying already. God, that's gonna be the rest of my life, isn't it? Leonius, with a certain amount of trepidation. Oh God, we still need to work with Yang, don't we? I forgot about that. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, Eden, go up there. I guess we're going to want to try and avoid working with Schadenfreude as much as we can, purely because the reduction to our vision while trying to manage all these things is just going to be too much of a hassle. So you grab Yang, and then Zoo, you get that ticket. Get that fucking ticket. I forgot to count down the time, so I'm going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. You returned it. It's still at 2. Leonius took some lumps from that, but they survived. We haven't gotten to 3 minutes. We're close. Next time we will. And that'll be good. That'll be another one squared away. This has a light again. Fucking stop it. When a ticket is received with 4 illuminated lights, all employees within the facility will recover HP and SP. So it can be really useful if you're willing to play the game. I know nothing stays the same. But if you're willing to play the game, it'll be coming around again, you know what I mean? Keep that thing sorted. I would assign, like, for instance, Lemon some work, but there's not much point because he's... I guess I could try and get him some more gifts. Maybe I should be looking into making some of my heavy hitters stronger. So he's got mouth, helmet, hands. Eyes? He could get eyes, but what kind of eyes would he want? I don't know, it's like fire-related. We don't have anything fire-related. That's stupid. I guess we could get you cheek. Yeah, you don't have anything on your cheek. And this is cheek. And that would actually help you fight. Yeah, go work with the Knight of Despair. That'll be interesting. I'm sure you'll enjoy that experience. Dinesh could really do with more training, to be honest. She's a team captain. She should be bigger, gooder, better. Does she actually have gifts? Where is Dinesh? No. Why don't you go work with that? Just see if we can get you some gloves. The thingy has gone again. Nice try, fool. You can't stop me. If 4 lights have illuminated and another brightens to a glow, the train will cross through this facility and cause black damage to all employees who are caught in its path. After it has crossed, the booth's lights will reset. I'm assuming it does a lot of black damage, because people have been going on about this thing quite a lot. So that's a thing. Does white damage. Max Sane can handle it. You can handle it. Unless you can't, but we need to take some risks. Can't coddle you or you won't get any stronger. 2 lights. God, that goes up quick. It's actually kind of frightening. We're going to be doing that a lot. Zura is our best ticket getter in the facility. He's very good at going in there and getting a ticket. That's kind of his shtick. There we go. Oh, Blue Noon. Fucking cosmic. You love to see it, except you don't. You're obviously going to die, so just don't even bother. You're also going to die, don't bother. Oh god, I forgot to check the lower levels, didn't I? Yeah, there's one there. Some up there too. Actually, one down there. I'm sure you guys can handle it. Guys up there, yeah, they're done. Okay, get down there, deal with that one. Everything should be okay. There we go. I would send Kirisu after it, but there's not much point. Last one's in there, which people are on their way to dealing with. Although the clerks might actually kill it first. But if you guys could hurry, that'd be fucking cosmic. If you would hurry up. Max Saint, go! You fool! Punch it. There we go. Good. Ah, that reminds me, yes. There's already 2 lights on this fucking thing. I'm going to be pausing so much during suppressions. So fucking much to check on that stupid thing. That's already got another light on. Go shut it off again. You can't overuse it, so there's no need to worry. Yui, go use that. Lemon, go use that. That already has a light on. Fuck you. I have to be meticulous about this. I have to. If I don't, we'll all die. We'll all die. All of us will die. Every single person in this facility will die if I am not meticulous. All of us, especially me. I will die. There it goes again, motherfucker. Eva finally got the glasses. Well, hey, now who else wanted the glasses? It was Leonius. Yes. Wait. Leonius wanted the glasses, someone else wanted Yin's gift. I think it was one of the training team who wanted Yin's gift. I may have gotten that mixed up. Who on the... Let me look at the training team. It was either Kaz or Sekka. I'm gonna go with Kaz for now, but I'll... Actually, I can check the notes right now. I'm gonna check the notes right now. Kaz. It's Kaz! Kaz wanted it. So, I can't remember if I just set Kaz to do this, but we'll make sure Kaz is actually doing it. Kaz. There you are. You're reasonably well suited to this. Yeah, you should be alright. Go on, Kaz. Go get the thing. And Leonius can go get what they want, and everyone will be happy, and everyone will stop shouting at me, and things will be great. Zoo, if anyone comes after you, you're so dead. I just really want to point that out. Spider-Bud. The thing is, the Blue Noon will actually be an interesting test of how well we can manage this because, you know, the scrappers, the scrapers, whatever the fuck they're called, are not a joke. And they are more than capable of killing our employees if we don't monitor the situation carefully. La Critura, I want you to keep working with that. Because you just need more stats, really. You, Zoo, get rid of it. Now, obviously, we're going to have to deal with the Blue Noon because, we don't have nearly enough energy. And this is fine. This is fine. But we have to be careful about how we do it. To the point where I'd say this lot may want to head upstairs so that we have a more sizable force up there to deal with it when it happens. I did not forget about the train. I did not. I'm fed up with this world. Keep working with that. You need the stats anyway. Black Creature, you stay here. Because I'm not sure how well you do. Actually, to be fair, I think they do. I can't remember if they do black or red damage, but the point is, I'm not sure how. Oh, they got the thing. HP plus 8, SP minus 4. Upon taking white damage, recover 20% of damage's SP and attack speed. That's a really good gift. Good job, Licorice. I'm surprised, actually, that you have just done so well so quickly. Very pleased with you. I would send you... just white damage. Yeah, we can't do that. That's terrifying. You know what? I think the fragment of the universe would suit them very well, don't you? I think it would. Let's keep all these guys together, because if they show up down here... Zoo, you're gonna have to be careful, buddy, because you need to go in there and push the button. But you can't do that if you've been eaten by the little skittery dudes. Do that, and then as everything kicks off, I want you to go use that to just reset. Sweepers. That is a great name for a monster, isn't it, though? The Sweepers. It's very intimidating. I dig it. Well, you guys may as well body slam that. I'm not going to allow this to deteriorate, as it inevitably will. You guys go in there. You guys get down there. Kalisu should be able to hold them off for a little while. See what you want to do there, Karisu, is you want to do that and then stop and then turn around and shoot all of them. There we go. And then you want to actually back off entirely because you might hurt your friends. How's this going? Surprisingly well, actually. Good job, lads. Very well done. That room has already been cleared. Of course it has. Get up there. Zula, I've not forgotten about this. Press the button. Push the button. Took them down. Quite handily, actually. You guys are gonna have to go up there. You know what, Leonius, why don't you just keep doing that, because we've pretty much got this in hand now. It's all good. There's nothing to worry about. Karisu can get back down there. And keep an eye on that, but the sheer amount of damage should kill them before they can do any damage to Maximin. There we go. Good stuff. Well done, everyone. Another situation taken care of. The amount of smiling bodies hasn't even gone down to 2 yet. Big Bird has gotten a little upset, so why don't we just deal with it, you know? What does Lamp give? HP... Yeah, go on, Elena. If you could get that, that would actually be quite good for you. I did not forget about the train. I did not forget. You can't prove whether or not I forgot. You cannot. It's actually impossible. I did not forget. Good, you can go back in there. I like you already, Creatura. You're quite cool. I like you. You're good. You're good. You're good. I like it. They're the only one with the Singing Machine's gift, I believe. You go up there. Lemon, I assume you did not get this. Nope, so go get it. I'm gonna try and get this again. I'm sure it'll work, definitely. Yeah. And that brought Big Bird back up to 5, which is just fantastic. This, once again, has a light on it. Get rid of it. Gregory, go do that. Everything's going just wonderfully. We will finish the day relatively soon. No real big problems, but I think we're opening up a new department relatively soon. I think tomorrow will be much like this one because we won't get anything new and it's still a disciplinary day, so it'll be fairly non-eventful, but you never know what can happen. All it takes is one bad thing, or for me to forget something, and suddenly this entire thing comes crashing down. Where are they? Kaz, you still need to work with. Yin, for that gift. You can go do that. Leonius, you can keep trying to do that. Yui, or Zui, or Zoo. Its problem is it's a 3-letter name just like Yui, which gets me confused. But the point is, press the button, yeah. Yeah, press the button. Yeah, I think it's all our active work orders, so I'll honestly assign one more and then we'll be done for the day, because I'm not going to push my luck. I'd rather make some progress. Leonius, see if you can get that gift one more time. Zoo, do that. Oh, I misjudged that. Well, fair enough. Doesn't actually matter. We can definitely make sure this is fine. You know what, Maximin, you could probably do with a little more justice. Get in there and sort that out. Fragment of the universe. You know what? That works. La Creatura, get in there. Good, 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 good. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. That'll be a breakout. So, Ro, why don't you go in there and see if you can get a bow tie? It'll be kind of funny, actually. Go in there. Lemon, you can go in there to get ready to fight it. We'll send Broku up as well. You two can have a little reunion. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. King of Greed, that's me. Oh, that me. Yang, why'd you even do this to me? Seeker, you haven't done much today, so at the very least you can be in charge of this. Seems reasonable. Let's quickly make sure there's no other meltdowns I haven't considered. Nope, everything's taken care of except for that. There we go. But we need to keep an eye on Seika doing this to make sure that I don't accidentally leave it, because that could be a serious problem. Okay, Ku, go up there as well. You can fight it as well. Safety team buddies. You can see a veteran of the safety team, Broku, at work. That'll be an enlightening experience. We'll keep Ro in the room as well so he can help suppress the Scarecrow. Alright, now Seika, this is going to be a very precise thing I want you to do, okay? Actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Wait for it. 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 Wait. There we go. Now return it. There we go. Return it. Very good. However, the world is more than simply warmth and light. The sky exists, for so does the land. Darkness exists, for so does light. Life exists, for so does death. Hope exists, for so does despair. Caution, please note that when 005-102 escapes, Yang will also escape. Yeah, I know. We have confirmed that the same problem will occur even when an employee is wearing it. Hey Kaz, how's it going? Oh yeah, you finished working with Yin, I see. Wait, breaching abnormal? Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually immediately forgot about this. Good job, lads. No contest. No contest. I mean, I guess we've got a few more works in us until the end of the day then, because we can kinda make use of this time. That went up to 2, don't worry, I'm on it, I fucking know about this shit. You act like I don't, and it's because often I don't, but this time I do. Leonius, you need those glasses. Safety. Yui, we need Defratius to teach you how to shoot things. You're already good at shooting things, it's just, you know, more teach to... Oh, Lemon got Black Tear, nice one. Very good. Yeah, if Elena could get that, it'd be really powerful. Although actually, what I will do is I'll send her in to do Insight instead, because it occurs to me, I think most of her stats are EX'd except for Insight, so why don't you go do that? Yeah. Oh, the light on the train? Yeah, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Good job, Zoo. Just use it for the sake of it, I don't care. No, we don't have time for one more work, at all. We've done what we can do today. So once that's done, I think we're set. Yes, that's done. Did you get those glasses, boy? No, you failed me for the last time. Alright, let's cash out. Cool, 2 promotions, no deaths. The train didn't kill anyone, but it's only a matter of time, let's be real. Lemon got stats, Arietta got stats, Yui got stats, Danisha got stats, Max Saint is now level 5. Very good, very good. Elena got stats. Goblin, Ro, Eva. Maximin Set is now level 5. Very good. People are doing just great. No new abnormality today, which does make things a little easier, to be honest. Good morning, X. I see we've stopped reminiscing now and actually focused on me, the real protagonist. Based on your reaction, it seems that the synchronization is complete. I can now tell what moment you're reminiscing about just by looking at your expression. I also happen to know that the process always ends with the same expression and tears. You're a prisoner. You locked yourself inside this prison without bars. However, the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. Now, I'm quite tired of it. Oh. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I don't want to go to work sometimes, but we gotta do it. I don't understand why you choose to repeat this cycle, nor do I know what kind of results you hope to achieve while slowly killing yourself. Frankly, I don't really wish to know. But in this moment, while you hold the fragments of when you were once A, and this is no surprise to anyone, to be honest, it's a very heavily foreshadowed, plot twist. I would be ever so glad if you stopped this cycle now. Ah, I should change my greeting as well. It was getting tedious. Hello anew, eh? Ha ha ha, as if... Okay. I give you a warm welcome back to your Lobotomy Corporation. I was wondering why the fucking sound just did that. Creeped me out. That's a really annoying sound. I would quite like it to stop now. Yeah, fucking hell. That's really jarring. So yeah, I'm A. Of course I'm A. It's no fucking surprise. I thought I might have been a Sephira based off of A, but it may just be through the use of Memrepo I just keep reliving time in Lobotomy Corp over and over again. I don't really know. There's no way to know. Yet. So I just need to clear Gabura's 4th mission, and I can do Hised's core suppression. But that's unlikely to happen soon, which means day 37 is probably going to be the day. You know, that's going to be the day where we do big things. Which is unfortunate, because I think we unlock a new new department around that time, so we're going to have to deal with that as well. Unfortunate? Yes, I did just say that. Ro, gonna help you out just a little bit. There we go. Now put you up to level 5, which is very good. Rudy, perhaps you could use some assistance. Still level 4, but you're doing alright. Max, I'm sure we can spare some lob for you. Cool. Just little upgrades, make sure people can survive situations. I'm not foreseeing many problems today, considering we haven't gotten anything new, but there is no reason to get complacent. We should take this time to try and train employees and get gifts, make everyone stronger, in preparation for what is to come, which I'm sure is a whirlwind of bullshit. Leonius, once again, go work with the spider. We got a little routine going at the moment. Don't worry, Zoo, when there's a new fucking Abno, you're gonna be the first person I send to go look at it. Trust me. This day, unless things happen, this day will mostly be edited out, because I don't really see much happening. We should be able to get that, theoretically, in the amount of time. Maybe it'll tell us some kind of weakness to Yin. I can only hope. I only hope we get something as opposed to nothing. Cows go work with that. Sekka go work with that. There we go, there we go. We don't need to touch this thing ever again. The black carp swims towards harmony, the white carp swims towards chaos. What will happen when the two fish meet? Well, we already know. We already know. We already know. What we already know is that. What happens when that happens? It's bad. Ah, Leonius got the glasses. Excellent. Good job. Oh, crap. Elena. Shit. Okay, well, now we're dealing with something we've never seen before. Question is, does it teleport? I think it does, because I can't currently see it. There it is. Found it. Okay, Denisha nearly died. Okay, back off. Cool, we can just assign people to do this. It's weak to white. Its attack type is red, of all things, actually. I wasn't expecting that. It shoots a slow projectile. Maybe we should avoid it. No, that's it itself. Those are the limbs of the people it's killed. Right, I see. Okay, I understand. Go on, Elena, take it out. Elena, kill it. Right, yeah, I think I see what the issue is. Yeah, you don't want to stand in the... It just hurts everything it touches. Okay, so you two back off. Arietta, let's give you that just in case. Why don't we slow this thing down? Okay, now you two back off. You two go in. Why the of course, because they haven't been given orders to attack it, yeah. Wow, that didn't last very long. I think we killed it, though. Zoo. Yeah. Don't worry. I remembered. It's cool. I remembered. Don't worry. I actually want the information team captain to work with Spider-Bud, because I want them to get the work bonus. Lamarcus, go. We've dealt with the refraction variant. No one died. Everything's... Well, some clerks died, but no one of consequence died. Everything is fine. Everything's good. I didn't fuck up. Except I did. But I didn't fuck up. Express train to hell. We've used it 44 times already. Oh yeah, Ku, you wanted this. I honestly keep forgetting this. Give it another try. Leonius is a suave-looking motherfucker right now, I gotta say. What a badass. Okay, we got the green, we got Doubt. Ah, Zura, do you think you can handle that thing? Let's not find out. Eden, you can absolutely take that thing, but just in case it gets past you, you two go upstairs. There we go. Done and done. Concerned? Needn't be. Lamarcus, you are the information team captain. The thing is, if Zoo fucks up and dies, Lamarcus is pretty much next on the chopping block to try and figure out new abnormalities because of their bonuses to temperance. So we need to make sure they're strong and have high success chances so that they don't die, basically. Not forgetting about that train. I will someday. I'm not so naive as to think I won't forget about it at some point, but as of right now, I'm not forgetting about it. Eden, I'll actually send you down there so you're in the room, but we'll want to work with the Big Bird just to get its Cliff of Counter back up so it'll leave us alone. I got a perfect result with an Eye of Despair. Look at me. Now look at me. Now look at me. Train, fuck you. Derp, you're the captain. For God's sake, you really should be training then. Jesus Christ. How's Derp got base stats? I don't understand. Yui. Or Zooey. Zooey. Your name's Zooey now. Go work with that. Gregory, get back in there. We really actually don't want nothing there breaking out, because even if we did deal with it and suppress it, that probably doesn't carry over to future days, so there's no point. Suppose we could get some practice in, but I'd rather not. You can be repressed by Elena. Oh, Elena got the mask. Holy shit. Holy shit, Elena got the mask. Finally. It's really creepy. HP plus 5, SP plus 5. Good, good. That makes them strong now. Okay, we'll want to send someone else to start doing this instead. Oh, Lamarcus got it. Okay, cool. Good job, Lamarcus. Well done. Very happy with you. Who else needs... I mean, everyone really kind of needs the glasses, to be fair, because they're just very useful, but... It makes more sense for the intelligence, for the information team to have it, because they gain bonuses to working with Abnos anyway, so it's just even better. Rudy, your fortitude is still really low. Rudy, you should go get it, maybe. Or at the very least, work with it in the meantime, I don't know. Do something, I guess. Now, you guys are working with these things, which is excellent. Kaz is doing their best with Yin, but it's not going great. Archer actually did a perfect job. Kaz did great. Kaz lived, which is more than I was actually expecting in that moment. I was kind of worried for them. You got all the energy. You'll love to see it. Scarecrow broke out. I actually forgot that was going to happen. Yui, go back in there. Absolutely batter this fool. Surprisingly durable for a HE, isn't he? Oh, Seika got the harmony. Nice. Good. Alright, we're good to go. Let's bounce. Day 35, done. 1 promotion, 25 lob, because we've unlocked a new department, I assume. Archer got a promotion. Good job, Archer. Well done. People continue to get stats. Rudy's fortitude finally went up. Good for them, good for them. All in all, it's going quite well. People are getting stronger. However, things are about to get a lot more dangerous, I think. Just putting it out there. Interesting. We could get the Burrowing Heaven, which would be fairly easy to deal with, to be honest. But in a facility with, Schadenfreude, I'm not sure if that's worth doing. We could get DO3109, which is a backer abnormality and therefore not very useful to me, or we could get Censored, which is very scary and very dangerous. However, if we got Censored, we could look into completing Gabura's mission. We could do that. I think it's a pretty obvious choice. I hear that weapon slaps like nothing else. It is good to see you again, A. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Did you know that a lot has been happening while you've been gone? Honestly, it wasn't so hard to keep your company running while you were absent. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll answer them without hesitation. How many cycles have we gone through so far? How many times have you repeated this script before? It's natural for you to be curious, but numbers are of little importance to us. No, it's of importance to me, and I'd quite like you to answer the question. Let's just say that number is far too vast to ruminate on. Ah, cool. Oh, good, I get to ask all the questions. I'm glad. What's happening outside? The head and the eye still watch us through their arbiters and gazers. God, that means nothing to me. The wings are still flapping towards their sun, not realizing their feathers are of wax. Our other company branches still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incidents so far. In the back streets, the likes of sweepers and fixers live out their lives tangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break into the city. Meanwhile, those who live within the city are throwing their lives away just to be part of the wings. Yes, the world hasn't changed at all since you left, peaceful as ever. Once in a while, when I take a moment to look outside, the world still remains so stagnant and unchanged. It's as if the flow of time here were futile, for naught. Even impatience wanes away. So moving forward, what's going to happen? There are still numerous tasks you must do. Things that no one else can. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. That's true, I've got 2 weeks. The sands of the hourglass will begin flowing to the bottom soon, a countdown. As you have already experienced, there have been many countdowns in our world. Spared for both destruction and new beginnings. Did I just miss something? I'm going to check to make sure. I didn't miss anything. Okay, good. I was worried I missed a line there or something. It seems I tend to smile more frequently during these moments. Oh yes, let's just say this smile is because I'm so happy to see you again. There are still things you haven't realized yet. Let me give you a little hint. For what reason did you go through all the trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? In time, I hope you'll be able to find the answer to that on your own. I cannot help you with it, otherwise this place would lose its meaning as a prison. Soon you will meet with the Sephiroth of the lower layer, those who play a crucial role in the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. I don't think you need any sort of explanation regarding them. However, let's make one thing clear. They truly have missed you while you were gone. Uh-huh. Extraction team and record team. And the architecture team we're on our way to. So someone mentioned they wanted to go into the team below welfare, which I assume is record. And not knowing anything about either team at this moment, I feel like that might just be the best way to go. Wow. Good morning, here is where the records department will be situated. If you decide to open it, in this place we record and control everything. Okay. So people have mentioned that if I want to have any chance of not having to do a day one reset, basically, I'm going to want to alternate between these two departments. Basically open them both up at the same time. Which could be rough, but, you know, we can probably handle it. Ooh, man, the lower layer is a rough place. Welcome back, Censored. Welcome back. Yeah, this is going to be rough. However, I'm confident, right? The reason we lost to Censored before was simply due to surprise and just generally being overwhelmed. I think if we have a crack team down there fighting Censored before it can spawn more friends, and with the backup of bullets, I reckon we could kill it without too much trouble. So that's one Aleph down. Mountain of Smiling Body speaks for itself. In its first form, it's closer to a HE rather than a, say, a fucking Aleph, and is fairly easily dealt with. We've dealt with the mountain numerous times. Censored, however, is a little tricky. However, I think we can deal with it fairly similarly to Censored, which is getting in there quickly. Well, let's look at let's think about nothing there. He sort of runs through the facility hunting people, really. That's kind of what he does. He's quite fast. He goes into his second form where he goes into his cocoon, and then mutates into his third form where he becomes extremely difficult to beat and requires intense micromanaging, okay? What if we didn't let him get to his second phase? I have bullets that can slow him down. It's risky, but if Dinesha could hit him with Frost Splinter, that would slow him down as well. Let me just check Frost Splinter to be certain, but I'm like 90% certain that's what Frost Splinter does. Yeah, reduces movement speed of the target by 30% for 3 seconds. Well, if Maki and Dinesha were both hitting him, that would slow him down even further. We know red weapons don't work against nothing there, so Gregory is out, but Devon is in. Devon could help handle it. Okay, so Kaz was the one who wanted to be transferred to the record department. So, good job, Kaz, you're there now. I don't think I've given you nearly enough training, but hey, your prudence is actually EX, Jesus Christ. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not good. You guys are going to be quite upset with me for this. If we want to fight censored, if we want to draw it out, we're going to need a sacrifice. And we have one. Unfortunately, we have one. Unfortunately for them. But we still have 2 people we need to recruit, 2 new fan-submitted nuggets, and we can definitely get on that. Our next fan-submitted nugget is Crimson, submitted by Crimson Raid, and the notes say he was going to do a short backstory, but have a Crimson. When idling, she'll try to slip away for a swig of whiskey or whatever liquor she can get her hands on. A lady after my own heart, prefers light melee weapons or any ranged weapon that can kill, red damage, fast or medium melee weapons. I'm sure we can sort you out with something. Welcome, Crimson. I guess via a lack of specification, we'll put you in training team, and we'll sort out your equipment real quick. Shouldn't be hard. I don't think it's going to be anything particularly good, but no, it's going to be Teth. It's going to be Teth. It's going to be Teth. I guess Beak. I suppose Beak. Well, that's nice. There you go, Crimson. That's you. Good to go. All right, next up we have Vortex, submitted by Vortex Beta. And the notes say, I did the best I could. I just wanted to make an employee who was done with everyone's shit. Well, I like him. Preferably would want white or black damage weapons. Fairly simple. I think we can sort that out for you. Vortex, I got some bad news for you, though. You're going into the record team, so... it's black and white down here. It's appropriate. Okay. Yeah, it works. Atsaluf is an absolute shithole, Jesus Christ. So, Vortex, you want a black or white weapon. Once again, I think we're going to have to give you something significantly underpowered because we just don't... Christmas. You can have Christmas. That'll do. Yeah, good. All right. Thank God for Christmas. I'm going to give you ecstasy because it will keep you alive. That's good. We're not giving Mason anything because, they're not going to be around for very long. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got something that I'm about to tell you that's going to blow your mind, but in regards to dealing with these ALF abnormalities, I actually have, a plan. Crazy, I know, but it's true. I have a plan. And it's not a particularly complicated one, to be honest, because the way I see it, we're going to need a tank. We are absolutely going to need a tank. Someone needs to stand there and deal with it, probably with the help of bullets, whilst everyone else takes the ALF apart. And they need to stand their ground, they need to not die. That's the long and short of it, really. And Gregory is naturally suited to this job, because he's wearing Mimicry, which is an exceptionally strong suit, and he gets Ego Defense plus 20%. So I figure, get Gregory the Blessing from the Knight of Despair, get him the Heart of Aspiration for increased attack speed, so he's regenning really quickly with his attacks. Position him in the room where the Abno will go into, whilst everyone else, at least with Censored, everyone else will be waiting in the next room. Censored will attack Gregory because it's the first thing they'll see. Everyone else will filter in and start either hitting it in the back or shooting it from afar. It won't matter if Censored is immune to red damage because that's not the point of Gregory's contribution, is to stand there and take it. And with luck, with a little luck, I think we can get through all 3 of them. If we pounce on nothing there and keep it still and stop it from getting away, we might be able to destroy it in its first form. Failing that, we'll need to figure out how to deal with its third form. I think nothing there will be most vulnerable to a very large group of people just beating the fuck out of it. As for the mountain, we've dealt with that a million times before. I believe we can get proving our strength done today. I think we can. It's going to be rough. People will probably die. Let's give this a try. So, naturally, immediately, everyone... come downstairs. Man, control record looks interesting. You don't need to work with Yin anymore, or Yang, or whatever the fuck that tool is called, which is nice. No more having to deal with that. I'm gonna try and get these, I'm gonna do Censored first. We're gonna try and get that out of the way. So, Mason, It was a pleasure not knowing you. You two come upstairs because you're not going to do anything down there. This should be fairly simple. Okay, so we need to set up. We need to set up. So, first things first. Gregory, go get this. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We do not need an express train to hell hitting us in the back while we're trying to deal with this. So, go use that. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll start trying to pick out a team to go down there. Anyone who's level 5, we just want to kill it as soon as possible. Set. Range damage. Go for it. I mean, I don't know how much you're going to do, Lisingen, but you are level 5. Denisha, I'm gonna absolutely flood it. This is our first attempt. I'm not expecting everything to go well on the first try, you know? Maximin, your power. Goblin, like, literally, it's Avengers Endgame. All the heroes are going down there right now to deal with this situation. Max Saint, get down there. Archer, get down there. Lamarcus, get down there. We're gonna need all of you. I want to flood it with so much damage that it just drops. They're all going to be hitting it in the back because Gregory's already going to be in there. It will go for Gregory. These guys will all hit it in the back. Eva, down you go. Sarah, down you go. So World, down you go. Eden, down you go. And then all of these slightly less tough people, but nevertheless still good agents, go in there just in case the Mountain of Smiling Bodies decides to kick up a fuss. Gregory is ready to fight. I'm actually getting kind of nervous. I'm not forgetting about this. I'm actually going to bring the control team down here as well. All the control team down there, because they're all level 5. But what they'll do is if anyone panics, they will... Like, I'll attempt to save Mason if I can. But you know, if it looks like Mason's about to die, and more importantly be killed by Censored, execution bullet, instantly. Put them out of their misery. We're not, you know, we can't have them spawning more things. This is going to be quick and devastating. That is pretty much what we want to do. All of these guys are gonna go in there. There's Gregory, ready to go. Everyone's where they need to be. Actually, we've got a few more coming in. Yeah. We'll wait. There's no rush. You just keep an eye on the train, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. This is the biggest thing we've done so far. Today, we kill Censored. And then after that, we kill nothing there. I'm very fucking nervous, actually. Alright, I'm sorry, Mason. This actually feels awful, but we need to get it going. There it goes. Alright, now Mason... I'd love to save them, I really would. You know what, we actually might still be able to. Yeah, they're gonna go try and break... Okay, Mason, I can actually save you. There we go, it's going for Gregory. You're not gonna die. Good, you do damage. Mason's fine. Not much going on there. We'll wait till Mason leaves this room because Mason could actually completely derail the fight. Okay, so Gregory is taking black damage, which does lower their sanity, but we can just top them up. This is the first meltdown of the day, and we can just deal with it. Everything's fine. Once everyone else comes in, that thing is going to melt. You just need Mason to leave the room. There we go. So now I can select everyone and bring them in. That thing can't kill Gregory. Beat its ass. Put it the fuck down. Oh no. Max saying it's been thrown into a panic. Alright. I've got a plan. There. Max Saint's there. Okay, alright. Max Saint took a bad hit. Max Saint is dead. Well, this situation has deteriorated. Alright, I can do better. I can do better. I need to be a little smarter about this. I was in too much of a hurry, basically, because it turns out, because I also didn't know Censored's attacks. I don't know what it does. As it turns out, Censored has some kind of ground pound that does radial damage, which is not great, but it's manageable, because as we saw there, with the addition of bullets, it actually can't kill Gregory. It struggles. It struggles way too much to kill Gregory. So to this end, we simply send in people with ranged weapons. Level 5s, very important, level 5s with ranged weapons. By doing this, we can take it down. Because that's the thing, guys. Not only do I believe that we can do it, I believe we can do it with 0 casualties. If we're smart. If we plan it out carefully. Our strategy was good. It just had there's just a few little cracks in it. You know, the big mistake obviously was attempting to rush the battle. I think we can do it. I think we can. Gregory can absolutely tank the hits. That's all, that is absolutely the case. With increased ego defense, the Knight of Despair, and the Heart of Aspiration, he can absolutely tank it. If he managed to get the Knight of Despair's gift as well, that would increase his attack speed, which would further increase his healing, which would be really good. But, you know, might be asking a bit much there. Alright, I think we're ready to go. So, same as before. Mason, I'm sorry. Okay, you've gone crazy, that's good. Never thought I'd say that. Yep, they're gonna leave. Good. And now they're here. So we get the control team to deal with them. That's now going for Gregory. We've got the bullets, so why don't we just protect you a little bit as well. There we go, Mason's been dealt with. We'll have Mason get out and we'll tell the control team to come home, so they're out of the way as well. Gregory can tank it for quite a while, so I'm not worried. See, it's fine. They've all gotten out. Very good. Okay, you guys come in and start shooting it, and we'll work it down over a long period of time. Let's quickly check on Zoo, because yeah, we're gonna need to keep an eye on that. Zoo's stats are actually really fucking good. Like, surprisingly. It's not hopeless, guys. You've got it. It doesn't do a white damage, but it's still extra damage. And the regenerators are actually restoring their SP. Oh yeah, we've got this. It's practically a foregone conclusion, actually. Don't go in there, Delta 81, I swear to Christ. Go on, lads. Put him down. Done and done. That's one. Strategery! This is how it's done. Very good. Excellent job. Everyone has absolutely killed it. One down, and that might have been, potentially, the most dangerous. It seems like if I sent someone in with lower justice to work with nothing there, it would lower the Cliff of counter. justice lower than level 4, the cliff counter decreases. However, I fear that it would just eat them. And I don't really want to do the day again. However, if that achieved the effect I wanted, that would be ideal. So, nothing there. It likes attachment and instinct. I think attachment is actually slightly higher. Yeah, it is. Okay, so someone with less than 4 justice, but also high enough temperance so they can get the work done. Oh, Eva, I don't want it to be you. But you've got the glasses, they help. Alright, Eva, make me proud. Once Eva gets into position, we'll focus on getting everyone else in there as well. It's going to need to be a relatively tough team. It needs to be a lot of people, but I can't just send in people who are going to get bodied straight away, because that won't work. Eva, I'm praying for you. I hope you don't become a skin suit. I really do. But if we can get this squared away at the start of the day, then all we would need to do is the bare minimum to get through the day to successfully complete the mission, and then we would be away. See, Eva's doing quite well at the moment. Now, I did mention before the idea of using someone with Frost Splinter to slow it down, but the fact remains that if they get caught, one good chomp could take them out, really, and I just can't. I don't want it. So you make sure that all we need to do is we hit it with a slow bullet. We hit it with a slow bullet. Eva is doing a fantastic job, by the way. Hit him with a slow bullet, slow him down, everyone piles in. Okay. Eva, leave. You can tank a few hits. Yeah, you're fine. Slow bullet. Can't even get through. Murdered that clerk, though. Scary. Whoops. Alright, I fucked it up. I know what I was supposed to do, I didn't do it. I rushed that. What I should have done is I should have set up the same situation as, Censored. It would go after Eva, right? This is what it will do. It will go after Eva. Eva will run away. And, you know, it will get to the point where it can't chase Eva anymore. It will turn around and fight what's attacking it. At that point, I should tell everyone to back off. Go past it, basically. Except for Gregory, who should stay there and fight it. We can do a very similar tactic to how we dealt with Censored. And because we already know how to deal with Censored, I'm actually going to do nothing there first. Now. Because it turns out nothing there is actually a little trickier. I solemnly believe, I know I'm being silly here, I know I am, but I solemnly believe I can get through this with 0 casualties. I genuinely do. Now, I would just do what I did with Censored and only send ranged people, but the fact of the matter is I don't think we'll do enough damage to kill him before he gets to his second form, which is why we need to hit him quick and hard. I'm honestly wondering if we even can stop him from getting to his second form. I'm not sure if that's perhaps how it works. Maybe he goes down to a certain level of health and then immediately goes into his second form, and if that's the case, a lot of this preparation is for nothing, but perhaps if we could kill him in his second form, I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear. This is actually the most difficult thing we're going to do today, is dealing with nothing there. He is the most dangerous one we've got. Because Censored is manageable because of his gimmicks. But if this doesn't work for reasons I suspect it may do, then it will actually result in a situation where we can send everyone up there. Because nothing there will be focusing on Gregory anyway, so we may as well have the entire fucking facility hitting him in the back. In the meantime, I'm trying to do something, in the interest of keeping people alive, I'm trying to do something a little smarter than just flooding the room with guys and hoping people survive. I said I was going to do Imperial Guard tactics before, but maybe not. Maybe this actually requires something a little smarter. Not cool. The difference between censored and nothing there is censored doesn't have multiple forms. Censored fights are censored fights. If you figured it out, you figured it out, but nothing there can change. And this is what makes it dangerous. I'm actually going to send Zoo down there. Just because I need the space. I don't want to accidentally send Zoo into the room because Zoo will die. Very quickly. We've established that Eva can work with this thing without dying. It's just that it attacks her in the containment facility, and thanks to someone mentioning that you can actually get employees out of the containment facilities when combat is happening, I will now not lose people if they go in. I'm sorry I lost Isabel that way, I didn't fucking know. That literally went back up. Zoo, for God's sake. Why doesn't it reset every time you get a ticket? So, remember the plan. Remember the plan. We fight it, we dump damage on it while it tries to chase after Eva. Once it turns around to fight the people behind it, we actually evacuate the room. I wouldn't be so skittish and so eager with the retries, but I know I can do this without losing anyone. And it's actually a point of pride rather than a desire to keep people's nuggets alive. I know I can do it. I am a good enough manager that I can actually do this. God damn it, Eva is a legend, that they can actually work with nothing there. They've come a long way. Imagine if she got the eyes. How fucking weird would... I mean, I'd have to probably give her nothing there's gear in that case. There we go. It's attacking her. This is fine. There we go. There we go, it's attacking us now. Okay, here's what we do. Everyone else, go past it, except for Gregory. There we go. Eva, keep running, because you actually can't help us. Everyone else, turn around and beat the fuck out of it. Oh, they're still taking damage. Yeah, they're too close. Need a new plan. So the way this hasn't worked wasn't in the way that I thought it wouldn't work, basically. That's unfortunate. Oh no, Zoo, no. Although you could, actually. No, you couldn't, you have to get too close. It's a shame it does shockwaves. Fuck it, everyone get in there. Oh, now is the time to get in there, actually. Can they kill it in time? Come on. Yes! Oh, that was really close. That was really fucking close. If it got to its third form, I don't think we would have won. Oh my god. Okay. Good. Good job, everyone. Nothing there has been successfully defeated. That was the hardest one we're gonna have to deal with today. Pretty sure. I'm gonna wait until the next meltdown to deal with sensors so we get all our bullets back. Because that seems like the smart way to do it. You know? It feels like the smart way to do it. In the meantime, let's do some normal work, see if we can get people some fucking gifts or whatever. Ha 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 ha, it's a normal work day like any other. Go Go on, Crimson, get some work done. It's your first day, and oh boy, are things kicking off. Might be a bit more than you expected when you signed up. Oh, my tummy needs food, but I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Oh, I left Mason down there. Oh, smart of me. Very smart of me. Oh, I'm so intelligent and handsome. Is it possible to be both? Well, here I am, being both. Okay, so, the plan, right? We can set this up very quickly. I know exactly what I'm doing. Control team goes in there. Mason will work with it. Where is Gregory? Gregory was just here suppressing, the fragment. Yeah, Gregory, go down there. We need Archer. It has to be level 5s. I need to remember this, is that it has to be level 5s. And it has to be ranged as well, so that they stay out of range. Theoretically, and I use this, I'm using that term a lot, but everything is theoretically. If we can do this, and sort out nothing there, or censored, sorry, with the same level of success as nothing there, the Mountain of Smiling Bodies should be a slam dunk. Because we know how to deal with that thing, and we've done it many times before. It should, emphasis on should, be easy. I want you to come downstairs, Yui, we need you. As long as Gregory is there, fighting it, everything's fine. Okay. Mason. Once again, I'm very sorry, but this is necessary. Zoo, I almost completely forgot about that. Good thing I didn't, or we would have all died. There it is. Mason, you're gonna want to run very quickly. Good. Gregory, I'd prefer if you went a little bit more over there, to be honest. That's not ideal, but we'll have to make do. You guys are all using white weapons. Suppress Mason. Oh yeah, we just need to give Gregory a top up on SP. Make sure they're okay. There we go. Mason, it's time for you to leave. To be honest, Gregory could probably solo it, but be very time consuming and it's not necessary. We have a strategy, we have a method. Oh yeah, the control team aren't needed anymore, are they? Their job was done for them. So, back you go. Situation's fine. Dinesha, I don't remember sending you down here. Don't, basically. People are being healed, it's very good. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, this is fine. Yui, you're in. Look at Gregory earning his fucking place. What an absolute legend. Let's just make sure nothing goes wrong. And also, let's make sure nothing goes wrong. Yep. You motherfuckers think I forget? No. I will someday, but not today. Or not right now. Maybe today, but not right now. That's down. We've done it. Good job, lads. That's 2 out of the 3. A left suppressed. Now we just need... I saw Mason among them. Don't worry, I did see. Now we just need the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, which we should be able to do. If we could get some worlds in there quick enough, we could actually piss it off early. It does black damage, and Sworld is resistant to black damage. It's a little risky, but if we can do it now, the sooner we proc that, the better things will be for us. Let me just check Sworld's health again, because I'm not going to send them in there if they're not wounded. It'd be a waste of time. Yeah, oh no, they're slightly wounded. That works. That's perfect, actually. That can be better. Huh. There it is. See, it's upset. Good. That's what we wanted. We're still going to want to play this day semi-efficiently because we want to try and make sure the day ends as soon as possible. This is important. Because we want to take our success and run with it and go home and be happy. Instead of having to do this entire fucking day again, at which point I think I'll start drinking really heavily. 3 cheers for the beginning. Send a bunch of you in there to kill that. You can kill that. Or that. Send you guys in there to kill that. Send some of you middle people in to kill that. Don't know if they'll get there in time, but Kurisu's got that covered. If you kill some clerks, that's actually good. You 3 in there. You 2 in there. I would have the Freyshits shoot it, but it costs energy and I don't want it. These guys will clear through it pretty quickly. Where's Zoo? Yeah, make sure you deal with that. Yep, there's some dead clerks in there, and that's good. That will piss off the mountain. That's what we want. I'd like you to get over there and deal with that before the fraction variant gets out, because it's actually a bit of a pain to fight. Go on, Devon. It's good damage. It's good damage. Good damage. It's great damage. You'll love to see it. How has this not ended the thing yet? Where is the last one? Oh, well that could cause a problem. You know what? That actually might be quite fortuitous. Hang on. No, actually it wouldn't, because actually I was going to say maybe we could use their Freyshit's shot, but it would actually travel through multiple rooms, and that's not good. So... Okay, well the King of Greed might get out. We can deal with that. We can. It's just a little awkward. You guys are probably closest, so go over there. We've got plenty of people down here to beat this thing into submission if it breaks out, so it's not actually the end of the world. All you guys go over there just in case it does break out, at which point we can deal with it. Zoo, do your job. I shouldn't have to tell you. You guys took care of that. Go back upstairs. You guys took care of that. Go back upstairs. I think that's just going to burst on its own. We've left it way too long. At which point, oh, it's not going to burst. It's just going to, yeah, it's doing it right now, in fact. Guys, hurry, for God's sake. Things are at stake. They're not going to get there in time. There's no way. Yep, there it is. Well, at least it died. This is going to take a long time while I figure this out, but I imagine while this is happening, because it does just kind of mulch clerks, fucking... the mountain of smiling bodies will break out. Okay, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. It's in there now. Okay, alright. Kurisu, as long as we micromanage you, in fact, if you guys go down that way... Actually, I changed my mind. Kurisu, don't even bother, because you would shoot the control team, and we don't want it. So you guys get in there and hit it in the back. You can do some decent damage. Not tons, because it is actually resistant to white, but, you know, some damage. It's alright, they're doing decent damage, it's not too bad. It's mainly because Ariette's got such a fucking good weapon. They shot themselves, okay, well that's worth keeping an eye on because that is going to piss off the mountain. Can we perhaps have a look at... Yeah, Big Bird's thing went down, so let's just quickly... Yeah, send an Escher in there. portal is opened. Now we need to figure out where it's going. There we go. Back upstairs so I know where you are. It came through here. I don't know, they're really not going to get many shots at all. By the time they get up there, it'll be most... Oh, that's something I could do here, actually. Now we can barely move. I would execute the clerks, but the thing is we actually want it to kill the clerks. Which is strange, but it's true. Don't worry, Yui. Sorry, Zooey. Zoo. Don't worry, Zoo. I'm keeping an eye on the situation. How long does it slow him down for? It doesn't say. It's not very long, I don't think. We'll get some shots in. More than half the energy. Beautiful. Gunnery team are doing an excellent job. Yeah. Alright, time to bail. Good job, lads. Did a lot of damage to it, actually. I think as much as the control team did in a fraction of the time. Okay, now where's it going? Oh, the mountain broke out. Oh, the mountain. Ah, it's another thing to keep track of. Go do that, just in case I forget. So I've got, like, basically a grace period of 2 minutes with that thing, give or take. Ah, it's coming down here. Okay. You guys get down there. Honestly, if you guys could pincer it, that would actually be really good. And then you guys... fucking whammo it. I'm a little nervous. So let's just make sure no one dies. There we go. That's all 3 of them. We have done it. We have actually done it. We've officially done it. That is that mission now done. Very good. Sending people to intercept the king agreed. It's very good. How is... You're still at, yeah, 4, so... Send Elena in there. They could do with it, perhaps. You just want to keep on top of that, really. Yeah, you ate another clerk. What else is new? Now we slow it down. You guys get in there and hit it in the back. Keep an eye on the train. Keep an eye on the train. Poor Leonius, you're not actually doing much, are you? I tell you what. Get a little justice training going, because I'm not going to be looking down there, am I? Oh, yeah, no, I'm so stupid. I saw the King of Greed's containment unit, and I was like, oh no, King of Greed's broken out, and it's like, yeah, they've been doing that for a while, actually. Oh yeah, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. It's got nothing. It's embarrassing. This wasn't even, the combination of the 2 breaking out wasn't even considered a first trumpet event. Oh fuck, I forgot. Sorry. Yui's been putting in a lot of work today. She's done a very good job. Suppressed pretty much all of the abnormalities we've had to deal with. She's played a hand in it. And we could work with censored, and in fact we should, but I gotta be honest, I think I kind of want to save that for the next day. Because it's too fucking risky to work with censored. I'd rather wait till tomorrow to try and get that. Unless there's a cliff of meltdown, at which point I'll have no choice. Okay, attachment. I believe in you. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. Okay, that's going to be a breakout. Granny deserves a bow tie. Disciplinary. Oh, you got the thing. Good job. Well done, Lacruto. I'm very happy with you. You can do that. Remind me to fucking tell you to get out straight away. Let's be real. Our reunion's probably going to break out because that's just kind of what happens. Dream of a black swan. Ah, I see. What, you weak to, it's a non-escaping entity, is it? Yeah, I don't think it is, actually. We need to figure out what that is. It's down there, killing clerks. Alright, it got a little more complicated, admittedly. We can deal with it, it's just a little more complicated. Oh, whoops. Ah, I see the problem. Yes, yes, I do see the problem now. Actually, yeah, I see the problem. I almost ruined the... I mean, I may have ruined the entire workday. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I hadn't considered that. Let's start dealing with this situation because we can't have them... There are things that could potentially get out as a result of my negligence, and we can't let it happen. Okay, so, dimensional refraction variant is weak to white. Get Archer over there for a start. The problem is we're actually potentially in a situation where multiple abnos are going to break out simultaneously, and this leads to quite an awkward situation, because if it gets to a second trumpet event, the Big Bird will break out too, and things start to spiral, you see. And if we throw everything away now, I'm going to be fucking livid. Nope, you're going to get yourself killed, slow you down. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I should probably stop you from doing that, hey. Yeah, stop you from doing that too. And we should stop the train. Oh, there's two people here. Stop the train from doing that. And, Elena, I'd quite like you to go deal with that. Problem is, none of these people are really suitable for taking out the refraction variant. It might be about to come into that room, which is going to lead to some serious issues. Unless... I may have just had an idea. Arion's on the loose, of course it is. I need to make sure these clerks don't die. I mean, no, don't get killed by him, more specifically. Can't see the... Oh, it's in there. Cool, so they'll fight... Oh, well, they fought each other for a second. Okay, go up there. No, Max, that's a bad idea. This room is filled with people who can't fight the refraction variant. Gotta be honest, actually, wants the world... Not you. Wants the world in there shooting that. Lemon, no, not that way. Guys, no, not that way. Okay, look. Shoot it. You're doing alright. You're still doing that. Elena will absolutely trash it. Should do, anyway. Oh, why did I... Oh, I ran through it. Oh, that was a smart thing for me to do. Okay, well, if we can slow it down... Honestly, you guys should probably just go down that way, because... The Scarecrow's gone, and this is good. Honestly, Leonius, you could probably go after it as well, because you've got a gun. Devin... You can go after it as well. And then some more of you need to go back downstairs, because if the mountain breaks out, which it looks like it might be considering sometime soon, but it hasn't changed yet, but I know that's going to go down to 1 in a minute, we need to be ready to deal with it, basically. You're still not killing anyone, and that's good. Everything's fine, we just have to keep an eye on everyone at all times, everywhere. Oh yeah, it went through, it went through. Okay, back off. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now, shoot it. Slow it down. Back off. That clerk actually survived. Look at that. That thing's about to go down. Goblin is currently apprehending Arion, which is funny. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop. There we go. Good. Now, Elena, I want you to deal with that. Yui, I want you to deal with that. Seka, go back downstairs. We might need you soon. That's dead. Very good. Okay. We're managing the situations. There's nothing down there. Go back down there. Just did its attack. Where's it gone now? Down here, where it's being attacked by crime. Crime, yeah, crime should be fine. That should be fine. Oh boy. Yeah, the Mountain of Smiling Bodies is pissed off again, so it's good that we're amassing our forces back down there once more. Oh yes, the train to hell. Luckily I've spent so much time paused so that actually hasn't been ticking up very much. I don't trust that. Devon came very close to dying just then. To the point where Devon actually needs to back off, because that's too dangerous. I would send them to apprehend it, but they would do no damage whatsoever. It'd be 0 damage. It'd be pointless. You guys can get up there quick enough to kill it, maybe. I'm less confident now, actually. There we go. Well, we've ended up suppressing a lot more abnormalities than I thought we would. I've got to be honest. A lot of suppression today. A lot of suppression, actually. A lot of suppression. This is why I'm continuing to leave Censored alone, because I just don't want to push my luck. We've gotten this far. Let's ride out the end of the day and be happy about it, yeah? Oh god, the train. Oh boy. Oh boy, the train. Yeah, the amalgamation of skin will kick off soon. There it is. Harmony of skin, whatever. Pretty confident the control team can actually handle that. But there is backup available, so... Put it down. Not even a contest. That's still going. Like creature, the little cat person is doing quite well. Okay, well the one down there is fucked. You lot, go take care of that one. None in there, very good. None in there, none down there. I'm suspicious at the lack of I'm suspicious at the lack of them, to be honest. There just doesn't seem to be as many as I would have thought. Which is suspicious. Did I mention? It's suspicious. Whatever, get in there and kill it. Yeah, that's not all of them. Oh no. You know what? Now's the time to do this. Because that's not going to hit anyone. There we go. That's how you prevent a potentially catastrophic situation from occurring. God, I completely forgot about the lower layer. Oh, that was close. I should have someone down there at all times, actually. That is far too dangerous to allow that to ever happen. Oh boy. But you know what? We did it. We're fine. Everything's good. Far as I can tell, we just need to do a few more jobs to end the day, and fuck, we'll have done it. Now, I know this is far from the hardest thing in the game, but I feel pretty good about myself for actually having done this. So far. I mean, we're not done yet, but when we have done it, if and when we've done it, I will feel pretty good about it. Yes, I will. I bet everyone was thinking in their mind, he's patting himself on the back, but he hasn't checked the train, has he? Well, I have checked the train now. So shut your fucking mouths. Yui, get the lamp. God damn you. I guess their phrase is only going to give you the lamp once you've proven that your marksmanship is good enough. So let's just look around. Is anyone still working? Let you do that, and we're done. We're done. Day 36, proving our strength cleared. 0 deaths. One person panics, we brought them back. Mason lives to lob another day. Because I know, I did say at the start of the episode, I brought Mason out to be a sacrifice, but if they didn't have to die, I wasn't just gonna kill them off for the sake of it. That's just not how I am. God, how long have I been recording for? I spent most of the day doing this. This is not actually very good. Because we're not getting new abnormalities. Which means this might require a reset. I get Letitia. I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. That's true. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it's still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you, sure. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I've seen many other exes who made it this far and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. Fuck off. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Ah. The rabbits are fucking sick. Look at that. Listen, I know Lobotomy Corporation is an important client and all, but don't you guys renew the contract too often? This place is so grimy, it's like a dungeon. I always get a bad vibe. Please hold for a moment, Rabbit Captain. We need to explain what we're doing here to the manager. Oh, he still doesn't know who I am. Go on and explain it quickly then. This must be the first time you'll participate in a meeting with an outside party, Manager. As was mentioned a few times prior, our company has initiated contracts with some of the other wings for sustainable development and business opportunities. It is also my job to renew those contracts with our associate wings when the moment arises. All that is needed from you is to be our token manager and present yourself in that role. I shall handle the rest of the formalities and procedures. Associate wing, what's with that boring introduction? You may feel free to provide more detailed information at a later time in private, Mio. For now, let's start the meeting. Mio is a fucking legend. Speaking of, would you be so kind as to remove your helmet, at least for the duration of the meeting? You're kidding, the helmet is the whole thing. It's a whole thing. Like telling a Spartan to take off their helmet. Ah, interesting. Well, fine, it's whatever. I just gotta brief the content of the contract from my end, right? I mean, I'm sick of reading this out over and over. You can just look at the contract for the whole damn thing. Do I really have to say it one more time? As I informed you prior, it's part of the formal procedure. I myself have to specify whether or not you agree to the terms again. Still as strict as ever, aren't you? Allow me to explain our services first. Company R will provide military support and protection from all external threats to Company L. Every branch of Lobotomy Corporation will be included under the term Company L, however there will be certain exceptions where a branch may not be considered under the designation. Well, I say exceptions, but we're willing to let it slide unless it involves the head or the eye. Company L will provide the energy Company R needs to maintain its operation. This renewal process also includes a prerequisite that invokes a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. And, let's see, Company L will provide all specialized ammunition utilized for the killing of abnormalities. Ah. All Rabbit team members will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. That's weird. There will be no questions or concerns raised about the peculiarity of the facilities or purposes of this location. And finally, I, as the captain of the Rabbit team, will deploy my team following Company R's guidelines and assume the role of command for operations taking place in this facility. That should be everything. Look through the written contract for the finer details. There has been no change in the agreement with Company W. Along with that, the renewal period will be 1 year, just as before. Yeah, sure, it's 1 year for you, but okay then. On a side note, can you please do something about the teleporter to make the process a bit smoother? Feels like my body's being taken apart piece by piece and thrown out a window. I'm afraid you'll need to ask Company W about that. It's out of our control. Gabora, why do you have such an expression? Why are little bunnies being let out of their cages and dispatched here of all places? You must really not know a thing if you look down on the rabbits. It's already been concluded that the rabbits are the most fit for the honorable task of slaughtering in this place. The rhinos would most certainly smash this entire place beyond recognition. And the reindeer, with the exception of the machines that work here, would cause irreversible damage to Mr. Manager over there. Oh, I bet the reindeer is terrifying. Miss Angela made it explicitly clear to not hurt or affect the manager. We always pay special attention to our clients' requests. I'm not talking about your damn rhinos or deer. I'm saying that we handle our own problems. We don't need any outsiders. What's that? What can you do with that flimsy tin body of yours, huh? You seem much weaker than us now, can't you see that? If you were like you were once back in the day, then maybe it'd be a different story. But look at you now. As soon as you set foot into the back streets, you'll be torn apart limb from limb by sweepers. The old days when you shredded everything before you turned into a red mist is now lost to the past. Things have changed. You should realize that. If I wanted to, I could tear up a tiny rabbit like you in seconds. Please, everyone, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Gabora, our agreement with the Rabbit team is to help us be prepared for the worst-case scenario that will be beyond our own abilities. I'm certain that you have learned this from your experiences with previous suppressions. The combat skills of the mercenaries sent to us by Company R are on par with those of the other wings. We can handle our own problems on our own perfectly fine. I can prove it right here, right now, if you want. I've compiled the statistics. The amount of data is too vast for any person to calculate, with my exception, of course. The reason I continue to contract the rabbits is that the risk involving outsiders pales to the potential of our worst-case scenarios. They're worth every penny. However, the rabbits will not intervene with general suppression. Please calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gabora. For God's sake, you're embarrassing us in front of the rabbits. That should be all for renewing our contract. Gabora is the one in charge of the basic suppression process, so if you need any advice or help regarding combat, just ask her. I'm afraid I don't have a single itty-bitty question for you. We rabbits have our own way of handling things. Nor do I have anything left to say to you, filthy animals. You've done your business, now go away. You're being harsh to a fellow native of the back streets. You wouldn't happen to be mad at me because I made fun of you earlier, are you? Don't act like you know me, I'm not in the mood, shut up. I get it now. You're mad because you feel will interrupt your fight, aren't you? Yeah, I don't need any help from you. Well, it's not like we're here for a greater cause of some ulterior motive. We just drop by quickly when we're called and vanish without a trace, just the same when it's time. I thought you were just like me, finding joy in the slaughter. But as it turns out, you're just crazy. That's spooky. A complete wacko. We are the rabbits who hop around following orders to find fresh patches of grass, but you're different. You used to know who you were supposed to fight, who your enemy was. You wouldn't believe how shocked I was to find you. I never expected to see the fabled hero like, well, this, in a drab basement too. The hero I remember was someone who wasn't afraid of shedding blood to protect others with all her might. Please don't taint the fond memories I have of you. Oh boy. Everyone here is done for. Dead? All of them? Callie. Probably. There won't be any survivors left. Abnormalities aren't something we can handle on our own. You're in danger too, ma'am. You'd best escape now. Gabora, I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. We'll probably see each other again, but just in case I want to say one thing. Please take good care of Isabel and my little Gilly while I'm gone. Are abnormalities able to feel human emotion when confronted with a person of close relation? What choice would they make when faced with such a situation? The experiments seem to have yielded the expected results. Excuse me, Lady Angela, what should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few feeding bottles left. I've gotten all the results I need from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you can simply discard them. Hey, did you just shut down or what? I really should be going. Well, I don't think next we meet we'll be on such calm waters. The rabbits will leave now. I think Kabura's having something of a meltdown. I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been, never will be. A midnight ordeal, of course. Of course it is. We handle the work we're presented with. Only I know best how to deal with things like this, so I can't tolerate someone else trying to take over my stage. Let's show these arrogant hares that we can take care of the business ourselves. You realize... Wow, okay, that's unexpected. I was about to say I was probably going to hire the rabbits to help us with the midnight ordeal. I just want to point that out. Welcome, eh? So this is what B looks like. You look like a nerd. I missed you dearly. I've been waiting for you ever since the very first day I started working here. Do you remember this, Ocean? You said that this place is where everything from all rivers and streams will eventually settle. As such, at the lowest layers, everything sinks. Did you used to be B? If that's true, that'd be interesting. Hockma. What do you think of this heaven painted laboriously white with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured that what you longed to see may have been something else than what I have become now. Time is like a scythe. It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave in twain the clasped together hands of those you love. Everyone I had loved is now gone, leaving me, a tired old man, behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret to this day is that I was too scared. I ran away without keeping my abiding promise to you till the very end. However, you eventually found me and helped me to fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me, kind to the very end. The growth of each employee here is based upon the 4 virtues, and such growth is directly applied in reality. I wonder where the limit to them lies. First, fortitude comes from strength, forbearance, and instinctive desire. No one knows if that aspiration will become a power to protect everyone or a weapon to satisfy one's own greed. Clear the day with 3 or more employees whose fortitude is 100 or more, I guess. Now, people have been telling me I should open up the extraction team as well. I should do both simultaneously. Whoa, you're pretty cool. How nice to see you again. As you can see, I've been placed as the leader of the extraction team. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Bina. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. And I can only make sense of some of it, to be honest. The only thing I'm really clear-cut on is the fact that I'm A, or used to be A, and this does not surprise me in the slightest. Yes, contact the rabbits, please. Yes. Well, the extraction team's probably going to be easier to deal with, considering they only have, Letitia. So 3 employees with fortitude 100 or higher. 1, 2, 3. We've already got it. Oh, I can suppress... Oh. Interesting. I'm required to reach Cliff of Meltdown 10. Department immunity has been bypassed. That says to me, in my brain, department immunity has been bypassed. Perhaps it removes our armor, so it makes our armor ineffective. But that wouldn't really make much sense to me, because surely that would be what welfare does. But either way, yeah, I guess that implies to me that it would affect our gear or something? I don't know. Or our defenses, at the very least. Maybe we'd end up taking more damage. It's hard to say. But I'll have time to think about it, because this is the end of the episode, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to quickly go over all of our employees. Will be out. They'll actually all be out anyway, because I'll probably do the course suppression next time. Thank you so much for watching. So, Dana's Control Team Captain, Ray is Arrogant Architect, Mackie Coldblood Pursuer, Eliza Sharp-Tempered Grand Senior, Arietta Generous Pillar, I'm the Safety Team Captain, Lem is a Prim Unifier, Yui is a Modest Investigator, Goblin is a Nefarious Philosopher, Ku, Selfless Fire Eater, Lamarcus, Information Team Captain, what a legend, Rudy, Pessimistic Senior. Ro, Prudent Investigator. Max, Nefarious Senior. Zoo, Radical Architect. Derp, Training Team Captain. Crime, Composed Architect. Corbinian, Slice Senior. Seeker, Composed Senior. Crimson, Steadfast Senior. Gregory, a Welfare Team Captain. Eden, Pessimistic Unifier. Sir World, Prim Comprehender. Eva, Sharp-Tempered Unifier. Sarah, Pessimistic Philosopher. Devin, Composed Comprehender. Set, Draconian Philosopher. Karisu, Modest Pillar. Leonius, Composed Senior. La Creatura, Prudent Senior. Kaz, Arrogant Senior. Mason is a Selfless Senior. And Vortex is an Optimistic Senior. Broku is a Sharp-Tempered Pursuer. Max Stain is a Dastardly Fire Eater. Granny, Dastardly Slayer. Archer, Generous Investigator. Maximin, Sly Philosopher. Lasengan, Arrogant Comprehender. Bong Bong, Cold-Blooded Philosopher. Elena, Steadfast Arbitrator. Marie, Zany Architect. And Denisha, Draconian Investigator. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Tio Iverson, Sir Worlds, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Naymad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. It is thanks to your support. It makes my life a lot easier when doing stuff like this, looking into new games, generally running the show. It helps a lot, so thank you so much. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and yes, I do believe it's time for the core suppression of the Central Command, which is going to be a whole thing. I think it's going to be very difficult. That will probably be an entire episode on its own. I don't know. Please don't spoil it for me, I guess. It is rather important that I figure it out for myself, as difficult as it will probably be. But whatever happens, hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.